because when I'm looking at it, I can already see, even before we started, I knew exactly what this was going to look like. But you know, if this is one of your first times looking at this, you might look at it and go, holy crap, that's a lot of rock. But what I'm seeing is we still have to fill this all the way up with water. That's going to tone it down. We've got all these plant beds and different water aquatic plant pockets that have been carefully and strategically designed and built in here. And then after a couple growing seasons, things are going to grow in. It's going to just be an aquatic paradise. It's going to be lush, it's going to be natural, and it's going to be low maintenance. This is just going to be a complete work of art. Welcome to Hiner Outdoor Living. We're a team of yardists taking boring, cookie-cutter yards and transforming them into one-of-a-kind backyard retreats. Join us as we bring quality, passion, and fun to yards all across the Colorado Front Range, inspiring life outside.
What's up, everybody? This is Omar with Hiner Outdoor Living. We are in beautiful Colorado Springs this morning. It's kind of chilly. Our fall starting to set in. We have a new project that we're going to start working on today. We have a 60 by 40 something pond, stream, bug filter, intake bay. But what is cool about this project is we have all these two patios in here. We have a patio here. We have another patio over there, so the pond is going to be in between these two patios. What is cool about this is that we have our tint of modern with our natural boulders, so it's going to look cool to combine those two elements together. We have our patio here, so our liner is going to be attached underneath this, so we got to take all these boards out of there, and our liner is going to be attached directly into this wall. The wall goes deep 3 feet all the way around, so we are able to go as deep as 3 feet in here, and our liner is going to be attached underneath there. So our waterfall is going to start over here somewhere. We don't have a huge amount of elevation. We probably have, we're going to be working with 2 feet of elevation, plenty to give some nice sound, some nice character to this area here. Our bug filter is going to start somewhere over here. They both gonna marry somewhere over here. Our depth is going to continue underneath this bridge, and here it's going to start getting deeper. So super cool project. Cannot wait to see this in reality. So stay tuned. We want to show you the whole process all the way out. So we have our episodes YouTube coming out every Thursday afternoon after 4. How big this pond is going to be. So we're going to have intake here. The only reason we have all this unfinished is because we're going, in order to do our rock work over there, we're going to have to drive the machine all the way to the bottom in order to finish that section, because we have no access at the house. So that's why it's unfinished. Somewhere around here, that's where our biofall is going to start. It's going to kind of twist and turn until it hit this section. This is where we're going to have all this 14-15 inches deep. Our bug filter is going to be located here. We're also going to have maybe a couple small falls falling into this section, where it's going to be kind of like extension of a pond. So 14-15 inches deep, enough for maybe a couple water lilies and stuff like that. So super excited about this one. It looks like a bomb went off here, but it's gonna look great once we're done here. Rocking the pond, it's a lot of work. We're going to have to do the same thing that we did in some other projects where we have no access to one side. So lay 2 liners and then roll it back up in order to work our way out. So that's kind of difficult to do and not ideal, but sometimes you got to do what you got to do.
We're on week 3 of Omar building the pond and water feature. The whole outdoor living space is just starting to come together. Right now we're standing on the patio where the fire pit's gonna go. That just came in. I can't wait to show you that. It's gonna be a Corten steel, one of our Hiner signature fire pits, where this will sit here. It provides plenty of heat, and you know, we put the upgrade with the Corten steel, which is going to age and rust and look really awesome. I think it's just going to match the overall architecture that we got here. But let's check out what Omar's done since we've been gone. Come on, let's check it out. We get asked a ton, how do we build our patio edges? We've been experimenting with it a couple of different ways over the years, and we've found that this is one of our favorite ways to do it. We excavated this whole edge down 36 inches so we could go past frost. I didn't want this moving at all, so everything is reinforced with rebar and steel, and then we've got that, we've got a CMU concrete block wall coming up here. And so then what we had to do is we had to overhang this several inches so we could get this liner up. And then we use this metal strip and concrete screws, and we screw this into the concrete block. You know, what this does is this allows us to bring this up. Everything right here is above water level. Water level will be a few inches below that, so right about here. And then one of the things we still have yet to do is we'll get some cut flagstone and we'll get that installed in front of this. I want to make sure that we're protecting the liner from the UV rays. What that's going to do is it's just going to add several years to the liner and allow us to, you know, not have to worry about this thing getting old and being replaced. We're at the other patio edge. One of the concretes didn't quite cure right. So, you know, I think my masons missed that this was going to be a finished edge. So we've got them coming in later this week. We got to rip this pad out. So we got to go a couple steps backwards. That's why we haven't quite attached this, but this gives us an opportunity to talk about how we attach it over there and what it looks like underneath here. So we've got the underlayment here, and then so the underlayment comes up, and then we have the two sets of liner before we attach that metal stripping. And then you can see how this overhangs. And we've got more room for the flagstone to cover that. But you know, this is supposed to be a finished edge. This is a little rough, and then we had a couple of imperfections that I wasn't happy with. So we've got the masons coming back later this week. We're gonna rip this pad out. We're gonna start over. You know, it's part of the deal. Sometimes it's unfortunate. We want to do it right, and we are human, so we're gonna rip this out and make it right. Still to come, we have to bring in all the soil. We need to level this area off. It's dropping off behind me, so we have some retaining walls to build. Over here is going to be a unique feature. We're going to actually be coming in and building, you know, a labyrinth, which is going to be just like a stone brick border inlaid into the grass. We've been working with the homeowner on a design that she's found and liked, so we should be able to get that going once we get this thing wrapped up. Still got to fill up this pond. We got to go a couple steps backwards with ripping out that concrete patio. Lots of exciting things. We got the pathways, we got plants, we got lighting. I know we're running out of season, so we're probably going to be here in 2022 spring coming back and putting in some, you know, some smaller perennials in the ground. We've been talking about it. I think it's time we do a giveaway. So it's fall, days are getting shorter, it's getting a little bit cooler. I've got some fun stuff. Let's give away a Hiner mug. We've got Hiner Yetis. We're gonna hook it up with a Hiner Yeti and a Hiner hoodie. So do me a favor, comment below what you would rather have in your yard. Would you rather have a pondless or a pond? Tell me what your favorite water feature would be, and we're gonna pick somebody at random to win the fall package of a hoodie and a Yeti. So thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next week at 4 Thursday. Till next time, later.